would give it to them.
Well, before I have to see somebody, I'm supposed to be like a little, like he's supposed to be my slave boy. She like pumps me up.
I give her lines.
She gives me lines. Say this to him. Tell him he's a fucking stupid ass bitch.
I gotta go like to a whole nother headspace.
Well, I know my childhood.
You can Google it. You can Google it. And they will give you lines, because I've done it, okay? Yes. Or go to tutorials, like put the fetish in and go to YouTube, and they will give you like lines to use for that fetish.
I want to do stuff like I just want to beat the out of somebody.
Oh my God, and I mean, and get paid for it.
You know what? You should have her come over next time Ricardo's open and let you and her both trample Ricardo.
That would be so fun.
Yeah, I'll film it. I'll film it.
Yeah. He would
love it.
Well, like, I literally, now when I'm trampling him, I'll, like, get Wendy's and eat on top of him.
Well, and then he's like right there. We did
Wendy's. I want to know, too.
We did a scene where we had rose petals all over the bed, and this poor crippled man was on the bed, and my fat ass walks in, like he's the lazy husband, and I slap him in the face with the roses.
I mean, I was just
like, what?
Do you remember the movie?
Go ahead, Tara.
It be Norbit.
Yeah.
And he's on the bed, and she comes out, and she's in that police outfit.
Yes. Well, but he was okay when he was being squashed.
Because your tummy's a little man.
Oh, yeah. But it was okay when I was squashing his belly, but boy, he didn't like to be face set.
Oh, no, I got him used to it now. He said that we can, but he was very...
Oh, he was like...
He tells me, cutie, you scare me, cutie. Cutie, you scare me.
And she goes, shut the fuck up. That's what she does. Shut the fuck up and take it.
Well, I tell him if he complains.
One of our listeners said, by the way, they love your hair. Your hair's fab.
Fab.
Fab is the word.
I'm sorry to blow us up, but that's what she does. When he's like, cutie, you hurt me. Shut the fuck up, bitch.
Right.
Look at that. Okay.
Well, what is she did it with? Okay, when they were all done, the girl was like helping him up. So then the next time he didn't want her anymore. So then he asked for me. So her and I did it. And she goes, don't you dare help him up when he's on the floor. You just fucking leave him there. You be a bitch. She's like telling me this to do to him. Don't help him up. I don't think
that would hurt me.
I don't think Tyra could do it.
That would hurt my. I don't know.
She's the cameraman. The cameraman.
Okay, so it was funny though because he was like texting me a few months before and had arranged to see me, and he was kind of an asshole. He canceled and said that I was ugly and that he could get 4 skinny girls for my price, because I am high priced. Like, I'm not gonna do that shit for free.
Well, you know, pound for pound, you are paying for 4 skinny girls.
Okay. Yeah, exactly. And so, you know, he forgot that I obviously didn't think that I remembered who he was, because the setup was arranged by my friend Becky, and so I'm in the middle of trampling him, and he's like, stop, I thought we were friends. And I'm like, we're not fucking friends. Do you remember texting me this and this and this and this? And he was like, are you serious?
And she jumps on she jumps on the heels.
It was funny. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, like when you standing, like I did
blowjob secret.
Like I did. Oh, okay. I did a little bit with the heels, but then mostly like with my feet, because I'm a big girl. But literally, when you're standing on him, you can feel his like
intestines. I feel like something pops sometimes, and it's like squishy.
But he's asking for it, Tyra. He's paying for it. He's paying for it
daily.
Oh, my back just nodded.
Well, I'm not going to talk about all those things.
She's going to go to work on Monday and be like, I blew my back out. What were you doing? I'm on radio on blowjobs.
Blowjobs.
Suck dick. It doesn't even say BJ's. It says actually 10 reasons to suck dick.
And here's...
I want to suck dick in a Walmart.
Just to share how I got these.
My highest selling
just to share,
Mr.
Toxie tends to put articles in my bag sometimes. So thank you.
This is what he wants us to talk about on the show.
I don't necessarily know that. And it's highlighted in crayon, because we're fancy like that. There's little highlights. So it's crayon. Oh, it's crayon. So 10 reasons to suck dick. Fellatio, giving head, blowjob, dick sucking, whatever you call it. The act of stimulating a man's penis with your mouth can be a controversial subject.
Controversial?
Some women refuse to entertain the idea. Some do it with much trepidation. Others, like myself, absolutely love it.
She's reading from an article, not quoting.
Just to share.
That's not what she's saying, by the way.
Her personal thoughts or feelings.
Exactly. These do not reflect my own personal feel or beliefs.
However, I'm like,
I love dick. I love it. I love to suck
Sierra. So everything I say
I love to suck dick,
is
by the way.
reflective for Sierra. All right, number 1, it makes you happy.
Oh, sucking dick makes you happy. Who's getting depression around here?
Semen contains estrogen.
I'm not depressed because I suck dick.
So semen contains estrogen and OxyContin, 2 chemicals known to elevate your mood.
OxyContin?
Oxytocin.
That's your fear, the you woo thing.
The
Okay,
happy.
So where does that come from?
Semen.
It contains estrogen and oxytocin.
I eat my cum in every single one of my cam shows.
Wait, you eat your own cum?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so you're getting.
Well, 2 chemicals known to
That's
elevate
why
your
you.
mood.
That's why it elevates your.
I love that.
It elevates your mood. You're not.
I'm like, woo!
You're happy.
It contains a natural antidepressant called thyrotrophin. So maybe throw away
That's why
that
I'm happy today. I guess.
Prozac prescription and subscribe to a daily dose of man juice instead.
There you go, Tox.
And then there's like a medical advisement. Don't really do this without consulting a doctor.
Really?
Number
Are you
2.
really
doc. Wait.
Who goes to the doctor and says,
Is it okay for me to swallow cum once a day?
can I go off my meds if I suck dick every day?
I want to do that DVD.
Bipolar bitches give head. Yeah, the scene is a psychiatrist who has all these bipolar women and men and trans.
How about a woman sitting at the end of the bar?
I got a naughty nurse costume.
You're breaking. Excuse me. I'm a little depressed. Can I suck your dick?
No, they just have it in a bottle and a fridge behind the bar, and they just.
Oh no, I want it warm. I want it warm.
So number 2, and now I will take this one under advisement because this is my biggest fear. Number 2 reduces wrinkles.
Oh, hell yeah! Bring on some cum.
Sagging
rub it in.
skin, laughter lines, and wrinkles are all very visible signs of aging, but there's no need to rush off to your local Botox clinic if you want to defy this natural process for a little longer. Facial exercises are known to reduce wrinkles and prevent a sagging jawline. Enthusiastically sucking on some cock for a good 30 minutes is all the facial workout you need.
That's why my jaw's.
Is that why my face is still tight?
Yes.
Yeah.
Dick stuff.
Mine's been getting
That's
fatter,
it.
but I've been getting weight.
Where's
Even
this number
some
2?
dildo.
Apparently, when I stand in the mirror and do this, apparently all I need to do is this.
That's right.
So 30 minutes. 30 minutes.
They're gonna make beauty treatments for like the women strapped to their face.
You're boosting your mood. You're improving your facial lines.
Reducing wrinkles.
This is all good.
little
Okay. Mr. Toxie, this is a winner so far.
Number 3, prevents a limp dick. As much as I wanted to make this a list for
Well, yeah, it
women,
does, because you're sucking at
I
it.
can't ignore the fact that oral sex has its health benefits for the man, too. The dick really is a use it or lose it organ. Regular erections and ejaculation reduce the risk of colon cancer and can limit the possibility of erectile dysfunction and premature ejaculation. When you look at it like this, girls, a blowjob is really just due care and maintenance of your sex life.
So a blowjob a day keeps the Viagra away?
Apparently.
That's
Right.
not true.
She got lost.
It could be, though.
I'm so sorry.
If they're getting regular dicks, sucking?
Not
Good for
always.
them.
It depends.
Yeah.
Yeah, start early.
I
Start
think,
early.
well, see, in some cases, men just fuck too much when they're young, so by the time they hit 50, like, they've just let half of their semen go.
They've
and it's
fucked
just
it all
too
out of them?
much. Yeah,
Or Jack.
right.
I don't think guys. I think guys who say they are always fucking girls all the time are not getting as nearly as much pussy as they could.
Oh, I think you're absolutely right.
They might be getting some of that,
Once a year.
some of that self-love a little more often.
Number 4, good for your teeth. Sucking on anything for a period of time will stimulate the salivary glands and increase saliva production. Saliva is important because it fights germs in your mouth, helps prevent bad breath, and contains proteins and minerals.
You don't have to brush your teeth if you suck dick.
And gum disease.
You don't have to go to the dentist. That's instead of your
Ever wonder why the British stereotypically have bad teeth? It's because they don't suck enough dick.
The
Well, there
British
you
do
go.
have bad teeth.
But they don't suck dick, though.
That's because
so
they
do
don't
the
fluoridate
French,
their
and they
water.
suck dick.
It's
Next
because
one.
Europe doesn't fluoridate their waters.
Is that why?
Mm-hmm.
He loves it. Okay, so this one's a
Oh, he
little
loves it?
obvious,
What about
but who
her?
doesn't enjoy seeing their man with a smile on his face and a skip in his step?
See, Toxie, don't you want to see Mr. Toxie?
No, because
You don't do it. You don't like
She
it.
doesn't
I
like-
don't not do it. I don't enjoy doing it.
She does it.
I'm
but
never
I
like,
love
oh
it.
God, I can't wait.
I am.
I'm just
I
gonna
am.
get my best friend to call in. She hates giving head.
Oh, tell her. Watch your phone.
Make sure you tell me when she's calling, because if
See, I
phone's way
love
over
it.
there,
I
I can't
zone
see it.
out.
Me
Like
too.
it's like because I had somebody, when I was 18 who really, really enjoyed it so much, I got good at it. Like I really took pointers. So then it makes it even more enjoyable for me because who doesn't like doing something you're good at?
Right. No, I love to suck dick. I
See-
enjoy it.
Mr.
I
Toxie
mean-
gave you another article too, didn't he?
Wait, we're not
Yes.
done with this one yet. Hold on.
Yeah, no,
Another
we're not
couple
done.
bars.
Oh, should I thought that he makes him happy, makes it happy
No,
with the
that's
last
right.
one,
Yeah,
yeah.
But
Next
I also
one,
think you should give to receive.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's right.
Number 6, prevents insomnia. We all have such busy and complex lives that we can be forgiven for lying awake at night worrying about bills, work commitments, and family difficulties. Luckily, the cure for your restless night may be lying right beside you. Semen contains melatonin, a natural sleep-inducing agent. Who would have thought cum was as useful as a warm mug of milk?
Is that why I'm so exhausted after that?
Maybe you're ready to go to sleep.
Sleepy time medicine.
You're happy and tired?
But here's my question. Why did Mr. Toxie leave you an article that said 10 reasons to lick pussy?
These are just the ones
See
I
ya.
got. I don't know.
Mr. Toxie, please find that one. Okay. Anyway, go ahead.
Number 7, saves relationships. Okay, this one's a bit far-fetched. Sucking his cock is not going to stop him from leaving you for his secretary. Unless you're doing it as he's walking out the door, then maybe. But oral sex is a very intimate experience. Exploring every area of your partner's body, including their genitals, with your hands and mouth will inevitably bring you closer together.
Yeah, you're pretty fucking
I have to say, honestly, from experience, seeing a lot of married men who really do love their wives, sex is a huge part of
And
a
they-
man's life.
And
And if you neglect one part of it, if he's neglecting and he forgets your birthday, he forgets this or that, you're pissed off. You don't want to do something that's going to give him pleasure. Like, it neglects him, and so he does seek. I mean, I have men who are attractive, who are intelligent. They would never have cheated on their wife if she had sucked their fucking dick.
Yeah, exactly. I've met people like that.
Number
I know a lot of guys like that.
Number 8, give us a cuddle. Grumpy, stressed, need a hug, but are just too stubborn to ask for it? Well, maybe a blowjob can sort that out for you. Cortisol, a steroid hormone, is plentiful in semen and is known to reduce stress and make you more affectionate. Number 9, reduces breast cancer. Studies are still in the early stages, but some scientists claim that the glycoprotein and selenium present in semen can actually reduce the risks of breast cancer. Of course, you can always play with your breasts while sucking your cock. He'll enjoy watching you, and you can check for lumps while you're at it. Everyone's a winner. And finally, number 10, no unwanted pregnancies. To all the teenage girls who got to this post by Googling, I sucked his dick, am I pregnant? Understand this. You cannot get pregnant from blowjobs. Fucking yay.
Well, I mean, if the cum lands on your panties,
It was
he pulls out and he comes on your panties, you're in
that
trouble.
pussy that says she's swallowed a lot of babies or something.
Yeah.
to that effect. Yeah.
Oh, the
So-
children that I have gone down my throat.
I'm telling you, girl.
We're all cannibals.
Yeah.
And this is from it looks like a blog called Dating Dramas of a 30-something.
Oh.
I am a 30-something.
I'm a 50-something.
I just have a husband.
Yeah.
We had a lot more sex before we really got
Married.
living together. We had way more sex before we moved in together.
See, and everybody wants to know, why don't you and Callie guys live together? You know why? Because then sex would
Be a norm.
yeah, sex would be normal instead of something that's
people
fun and exciting.
always, dating a porn star, you must fuck, your boyfriend all the time. Not really. It's actually very sad. I feel bad sometimes, the people who I'm in relationships with do not get the kind of sex that people who pay me do.
The sex I have on set is way different than the sex I have with my husband. It is two completely different things.
Uh-huh. Exactly.
It's usually hard for me to come during sex on camera.
Oh, I never come on set.
I can come like that with my husband. Like, I have to make him stop. I'm like, get off me, don't touch me, move, stop touching me, move away. I have to push him away because I will come. And he's not even touching. Like, he can just lay on top of me and I can fucking come.
Wow.
He can
That's
put
intense.
it in and I will come. I mean, just put it in and I will come.
Wow.
But are you then done? Can this?
Oh, he can still keep fucking me.
Oh, okay.
He's got to finish.
But that's the nice part about being in tune with the partner.
Yeah, because we are
you know each
connected on
other's
a
bodies
completely
so well.
different level.
Right.
Sexually, emotionally, everything. We've been together for 8 years. I mean, just thinking about having sex with that man or his penis, I'll get hard. I will get turned on and I'm ready to go. I will want to get on some of that.
Are you on
That's
female
awesome.
hormones right now?
No hormones at the moment.
Okay. Does that affect, now that you're further along in your transition, does that affect anything?
You know, my sex drive is way through the roof still.
Well,
When I'm
that's-
on hormones, my sex drive, there is none.
Right, because you female hormones. You have more male sex drive is higher with
Testosterone
male.
drives male.
That's like, because everything I've read about the female to male transition, they say, like, I'm like a 13-year-old boy. All I want to do is touch
All I
myself.
want to do is
Yeah, that's what these
Every
women
morning,
say.
I gotta. So, because I'm not on hormones because I've been doing laser hair removal therapy for 2 years. So
Oh,
you can't be on hormones when you're having laser hair removal.
because it reduces the hair.
No, you will burn.
Really?
You're not
Really?
supposed to do antibiotics 2 weeks prior to a laser session. You're not supposed to be on hormones. You're not supposed to be in the sun 7 days prior and 7 days after. Your skin will burn and blister.
So do you plan on going back on hormones?
Yes, once I'm finished the laser, which I'm hoping will be just under a couple of months.
Now, how will that affect your porn career?
It'll be a little more difficult. A lot of girls
Viagra, Cialis?
on they'll have to take that, and sometimes I do have to take those things.
Right, right. Very good. You know, I always ask those kind of questions. That's why I'm the nanny. I got
was
to
on
learn.
set having my makeup done recently with somebody. Someone comes in, my eyes were closed, and they go, "Here, shove this in your mouth and swallow."
I was like, I don't know what's going on.
Well, that's why she's like,
What's happening?
wait, and that's why she's going, let me at that vagina.
That
Oh,
was
damn.
like liquidy Viagra stuff.
Strawberry.
Strawberry Viagra. It was insane. It was intense.
Did you notice the
Wait, where did you get
difference?
strawberry Viagra?
Thailand.
So, but it did, okay, so let's talk about Viagra and your dick. Could you tell an obvious difference in how you felt and how it acted?
Yeah. I mean, yes, because I'll get hard, just hard.
Oh, okay, okay.
So it helps because when you're on set, if nerves take over, there's performance anxiety.
Anxiety,
Those things
right.
happen, and it messes with you.
Right.
Yeah.
Especially like when I go to San Francisco and shoot for Kink, those nerves kick in, and it's not easy sometimes.
Right.
So usually I'll take an herbal like supplement up there that helps you get hard. It's called like swordfish or something.
Wait, what was the one that up there, like up there, or up there, just like
Up in San
okay?
Francisco. When
Okay.
Go
I just thought it was like up there, and I'm like,
When Phil was on this, he was talking about some supplement that, remember he was talking about some supplement that he takes
Yeah.
that makes him get really, really hard and we yes, and it says it feels like when he ejaculates, it's like,
it blows.
yeah.
Like you blow.
That's what.
By the way, Kelly said, Sierra, you're safe in the sun forever.
I am safe in the sun forever.
All right, what's our next one we got from Mr. Toxie?
The next one, I don't know if you want me to read through each, so I'll just instead read the 16 reasons without the description.
Okay, unless we need a description.
Right, unless we need one. But 16 reasons to have daily sex.
I'm all about that.
Me too.
And so, one,
I'm too busy.
de-stress.
De-stress.
Sex helps to reduce stress.
So anytime you girls call me
Okay,
about
sure.
sex, I'm gonna say
Your
go
body
get fucked.
produces no
I'm gonna drop my baby.
Number 2, great form of exercise.
Sexercise is
Burn,
great.
It burn a lot of calories, but when you look at the average amount of time that sex happens to the amount of time that you need to burn calories is way different. Usually, average sex is anywhere from 5 to 14 minutes.
This one says
I
if you
feel so
have
bad
sex
for those people.
3 times a week for 15 minutes, you will burn about 7,500 calories in a year.
Yeah, exactly. That's why. Because
That's not a lot.
It's not a lot. That's why you gotta have a
This
lot.
is not a selling point.
Bring me a fucking pizza, okay? I'll eat pizza while you fuck me.
stats on that.
Yeah, pizza while you fuck me, okay?
But see, now if you have sex with Christian, that's a lot more calories.
Yeah,
because he moves you.
Mm-hmm.
He will move you.
Builds your immunity.
I'm interested in what he's going to do with all this.
I know. It's
It
gonna be
builds
fun.
your immunity.
Builds your immunity. Want to banish the common cold? Then we recommend sex.
Oh, guys
so
are
my
always
goodness,
saying
Have
that.
sex with yourself because you're still completing the orgasm. Does it count?
Well,
Are you in your house
Case studies.
Because I do the cam shows where I fuck
Oh,
myself and I do orgasm. I have real orgasms in every show. I
It's
come.
gotta
It is
be.
guaranteed come in every show.
It's got to be this the bodily function of having an orgasm, I would think.
It comes from immunoglobulin A, an antigen that fights the flu, and its production increases the more often you
So
have
if you
sex.
feel the
globulin.
Right?
So,
If you're feeling the flu come on, just jack off.
Globulin.
I don't know. If you feel the flu coming on, just
I'm
masturbate.
a little under the weather.
Masturbate, yeah.
It makes you look younger. By making love 3 times a week, it can make you look 10 years younger.
Oh, I need to have a conversation. I can.
You are aging me.
By not fucking me, you are aging me. That's funny. So if you have sex 6 times, you look even younger?
Apparently.
All right, that's my
20
plan.
years.
That's my plan.
Illegal.
Illegal?
Yeah, illegal.
And if you don't
healthy
stop
heart.
fucking, you Benjamin Button.
A healthy heart. Sex helps you burn calories. It can also improve your heart and takes care of stroke and heart attacks. Check with your doctor first.
I don't think this article sounds like it was written by a guy who
It's like
just...
Mr. Toxie wrote it before I did it. And he just typed it up really fast.
And you know what? I bet you if you read past the first 2 sentences, it's just gobbledygook because he knew you would only read the first 2
He's like, I know
sentences.
she's not going to read this whole thing. So he's
it's
like,
quotes from Winnie the Pooh. I mean,
it's like, oh, it's our grocery list. Let's see, builds trust and intimacy,
Yes.
and it increases the hormone here it is again, oxytocin.
The happy
It's
hormone.
responsible for
The
your
happy
happiness
hormone,
and
not
love.
Oxytocin.
Mm-hmm. It's
Can you buy that over the counter?
no.
Less chances of cancer.
Oh.
The more ejaculations, the better. Men who ejaculate at 21 times a month are less likely to develop cancer.
21 times a month.
It doesn't matter how many. Oh wait, it doesn't matter how a man climaxes. It could be either intercourse or masturbation. The outcome is the same. Possible decreased risk of total prostate cancer.
I'm gonna be
Cancer-free.
No cancer.
I can ejaculate about 21 times in a week.
We're only 4 times a day.
About that.
Stronger pelvic muscles. Sex really is an overall workout. So it helps you strengthen your muscles. It induces sleep. There's that sleep thing again.
What is
Regular
it about the
periods.
penis that makes people go to sleep?
That's why I'm still having a regular monthly period, because I have a lot of sex.
Regular periods. Apparently, sex can improve your menstrual cycle.
Yeah, mine won't stop.
Sex regulates hormones, and
She's
this can
all
help
cut it out of
regulate the
me.
menstrual cycle.
I'm 52, and it's like
And you still
clockwork.
haven't hit menopause?
Clockwork every
And it's funny
month.
because we cycle, but I don't have a period because I have an IUD.
Yeah, but we
I just
cycle
get
the same
crazy
month.
hormonal, and then like she tells me she's on a period. I'm like, okay, I'm just
bleeding.
PMSing.
I mean, Tyra, it is like the same time every month, and I'm 52 fucking years old.
Now, when-
But it's because I have so much sex, apparently.
So, well, how old was your mother when she had menopause?
My mother said she was 55, so
And you're
that
52?
too. Mm-hmm.
Too.
Yes.
And what about sisters or aunts?
My sister won't have go through menopause because she had a hysterectomy. Yeah, I don't know about my aunt. Yeah.
Prevents erectile dysfunction. There it is again. Good news, guys. To keep it up, you need to give it lots and lots of exercise. Doctors compare an erection to an athletic reflex. The more you train, the more capable you are to perform. The best prevention technique against impotence is sex, and an erection keeps the blood flowing through your penile arteries so the tissue stays healthy.
Muscle memory.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
You live longer. A healthy heart, stronger muscles, increased circulation of oxygen, and happiness are all contributing factors to add years on your life. Oh, I'm going to read this one just because this is a really big word for me. When you have an orgasm, a hormone called dihydroephedrosterone.
There's like 85 letters.
Dihydroephedrosterone. Ephedrosterone.
Pinadrone. You forgot that. P-A-N.
There's a doctor.
Let me see. Callie guy's choking himself right now. I don't know how to say that.
H.
It's going to take the rest of the show.
D. No, it's just way too big. It's released. Whatever it is, it's released.
I have another hormone
And
question.
it
I wanna
says
see that.
16 reasons, but I'm missing a reason.
I want to see all those reasons. I might have to take this home.
It's missing one.
Okay, okay, Tyra, I have another hormone question because I'm a nosy bitch. Okay, so you were taking hormones,
Yes.
and then you
So,
stopped
yes.
to do your treatment. So let's say you go back on them,
Mhm.
okay? Then for some reason you have to go off them
I'll
again.
be a crazy bitch for about 2 weeks.
But will you be back like a 13-year-old boy? Do you like go like
Go off, yes.
you
I think my
always like so?
I think it got bigger when I went off hormones.
Well, female hormones would.
I was talking before.
Well, female hormones would make you shrink. I was told by somebody years ago.
Problems tucking.
And because your balls are bigger or smaller when you take female hormones, right? Yeah. See, I had somebody tell me one the first trannies I ever met. I was in college, and that's what she told me, that everything just kind of gets
You're
smaller.
gonna get smaller. Just keep getting smaller and just go in.
Become a vagina.
Suck it up.
Yeah, but then when you go off the steroids, then you just go penis.
Do you think
Pops
you'll
right out.
ever have bottom
Like a
surgery?
turkey
I think
timer.
yes, once it's time to retire from the industry, once I'm no longer shooting, maybe like, I mean, that'd be like 20 years from now. So
Would it be worth it in 20 years? I mean, will you really? You think you'll really have the desire to do that then?
The average transgender person who transitioned, they're kind of older. They're in their late 30s, 40s. 50s.
Oh, a lot of the
A
shows
lot
I've
of
watched,
people,
yeah.
They are older who do this, and I'm fine with that. I plan on having sex until the day I die. I will be happy having sex when I die.
Now let me
I'm
add.
getting plowed when I die.
You'll be
I
happy.
will go out with a smile on my face.
Okay, so let me ask you another question.
Move my face into the right
Suffocate.
position, so it's not like
Question.
no face in the coffin.
Question.
Kelly guy did mention, he said my head is exploding. There's no way
Okay,
to
so let me ask you this. So you plan to have sex on the day you die.
Now,
Now, we have met Diamond D here on the show, that when she had her sex change, like everything, like she can't have an orgasm. She has to get up 4 times a night to pee. Are you worried about that kind of stuff? No.
No, because there are doctors who can do it so that you can still orgasm. You don't ejaculate, you can still orgasm. They say if done properly and everything is done basically at the same time.
You know what doctor you want to use? You know, friends will. Oh, are you talking about Dr. Trinidad?
Yes.
Dr. Barbara, she took over the practice of the guy who invented. She had a TV show. I have read all about her. Barbie? Is that her name? Barbie? God, I've read all her stuff.
You know my old car needs washed. And front yard needs
Right, and she's a woman now, beautiful woman, by the way. But she has a female partner now. She's a lesbian.
Her saying it's her wife.
Right, her
From
wife.
the before.
Yeah, in Trinidad,
that's really
Colorado.
cool.
Yeah.
That's
Barber. Dr.
Yeah.
Barber was the
Yeah.
one who created the surgery.
Yes.
But they're both B names, I remember. Yeah. But it's in
He
Trinidad.
retired
Yeah,
and
she's
she
the
took
best.
over
But do you know she doesn't do the urethra surgery? She only does the gender change. As of a few years ago, she didn't do the full because she said there was a lot of problems until she could perfect it.
Yeah.
Now, she may have perfected it
Perfected it,
since then, but up until a few years ago, she wasn't doing that part
And a
of
lot
it.
of times it's a two-step process. Some doctors will do it in a two-stage.
Right, and then she also does female to male transitions too, and creates penises too. I've seen that
How
stuff.
do you create a penis?
Oh, get online. Yeah, I'll tell you, it's all.
I want one.
You dance, right?
You want it? She
are
wants a
very
penis.
similar.
Can I have a penis and keep my
ovaries are
vagina?
very
Oh yeah, that Chance Armstrong has
Okay,
both.
I'm sorry. What is that? What is that?
The clitoris.
Yeah, the clitoris.
It becomes a little
When you go
penis.
with testosterone, the male hormone,
You get a big
that
penis.
starts to grow. And I think just in my own brain that I look at these pictures and I'm like, so I wonder if when I was in the womb, because when you're in the womb, before the
Everyone's
Y
takes
chromosome.
over,
Yeah.
Everyone's a girl before they become a boy.
Yeah, everyone's
Right.
a girl. Everyone is no gender. You're just nothing. And then I think when that clips over and those hormones come in, the clitoris comes out and the ovaries become testicles and the clitoris becomes penis, and it just, you have that little line. You have that line on the guy that, that goes.
Yeah, down.
I was like, okay, so that's where the vagina.
The VJ could have been,
original
yeah.
vagina just closed up. That's my
It
thinking.
does make sense. Does make
I mean,
sense.
there are a lot of people who are born with both inside and
Yes.
not on the outside, and you would never even know because who goes and examines their body?
Well, Chance Armstrong, I've seen pictures, and he has. I mean, it does look like a little penis and his vagina.
It looks like a penis.
So I'm like, when I do I suck it like a dick, or should I lick it like a clit?
Both.
I want to do both. That is so on my bucket list.
My mind was blown that night last year.
Yes.
The Tranny Awards.
So on my bucket list. Oh, so on my bucket list.
We're gonna have to go.
do.
That'll be really
We're
fun.
going. We're going
Yeah.
to Tranny Awards. That's my plan.
I want a
sure.
penis. I want my very own penis. I want to masturbate. I want to fuck a girl.
I do have really bad
Chance
penis
Armstrong.
envy.
Me do too.
Yeah,
Last
Michelle
night I
has.
had an
See,
orgy.
I can't even speak
with
proper
Lexi
English when I go
and
straight to
Jade Rose
caveman.
and
Me do
Bella
too.
Bed.
Me want penis. Penis.
I was just like, I want a dick. I want a dick so bad.
But you want a penis, and I think you said before you don't want to be a man. That you just want a
No,
penis.
I just want a
You have
penis.
No desire to be a man.
Nope. I just want a
Just want a
penis.
penis.
I want to be a hermaphrodite. That's what I want. I want to be a man and a woman.
I want to be with her.
I do too. I want to suck a dick and finger a tit.
If anyone's listening, there's a hermaphrodite in Las Vegas, please.
Did you ever hear the story about the Canadian twins that were born boys, and then there was a mistake on the circumcision on one? So this was back in the 60s. So
And
the
they made
doctors
her
just
a
said,
girl.
we're going to make you a girl. And we're going to go through all this scientific, which is proof like this is all inbred and not something that you're learned. And it's a great story because it's a sad story, but
He
they
was
get
raised as a girl, and he's like, I'm not a girl, I'm a fucking boy.
Yeah, and then finally both brothers.
How do you
it's,
make a mistake that big
They
to where you
did.
have to cut off the damn
They
dick?
did. They
Like,
did.
I'm kind of now, because of my child, I'm glad that she's a girl.
Right.
But I had the circumcision, discussion, and very passionately, my partner was like, "Hell no," because it is genital mutilation to a child.
And
You
there's
think about that, and
there's no health reasons for doing it.
exactly.
It is
People used to
strictly
say
a
that it used to be health reasons, and
It's
it's
not.
not. If
Well,
you
no,
look
if
it up, there are
they
no
learn to
health
clean it, there's no health
Hygiene.
problems. Yeah,
That
it's
is
about
it. That
hygiene.
is it.
Exactly.
That's it.
So,
Clean it, Clean it.
And
Right.
most guys,
And if you masturbate often,
were
it cleans itself.
circumcised as an adult, say that their sensitivity and sexual experience is drastically reduced.
Mhm.
It's like cutting off.
Well,
your foot.
because
My husband is uncut.
Well, and because men who are uncut, that little hood protects it from all the feelings and the rubbing in your pants and
So
when
it
it's
doesn't become
uncut, right?
desensitized.
So when it's like a woman who uses a vibrator constantly, you become desensitized. It's the same thing with that little cap on the penis.
No, I am cut, but people think I am uncut because I do have a lot of extra.
Foreskin.
I do. Like when it's just, chilling.
Yeah.
When it's
Chilling.
Chilling.
You are so
Hanging out
funny,
watching
Tyler.
TV.
Because we can ask her anything about her genitals.
Well, how else do people want to learn? And
You're right.
Well, and that is, I'm going to agree with Sweet Chicks on that. That's one of the reasons I love having you in here as a guest, because sometimes you get people in who are in this like transition phase between
they don't want to talk.
whatever to the other. Yeah, they're like, why do you want to know about my sex life? Because your sex
different
life
than ours. It's different than mine, and I want to learn.
How am I
People
going?
are not afraid of differences and want to
Right.
ask questions.
Right, people are afraid of the things they don't know. If I know what's going on, I have less to be. If I'm curious about it, that means I want to know about it, which means I'm not afraid of it.
Right.
And I don't think there's any question out there that would offend me, honestly. Anybody can ask any question to me. Anybody can call in right now and ask a question about anything.
Kelly guy just mentioned we were talking about the damn it, what's the word? Circumcision.
They were using an electrocautery machine
They
and
were.
had the voltage or current way too high, so the whole cock was burned like an overdone French fry.
It was.
Oh my God.
On that
I
boy.
would have raised that boy as
Well,
a boy.
this was in Canada.
And the crap out of Canada.
Well, it was
a
a
long
long time ago. It was
time.
the 60s, and then so they raised the one twin as
As a
a girl, and she kept wanting to, not wear her brother's pants and play with his trucks
And she had to have several surgeries.
to make the
To make
vagina,
and everything, and to do it all. Several surgeries.
And the
they
poor
couldn't have
mother.
taken those same surgeries and just
Reconstructed her penis.
You're talking about
Uh,
this was 60 years ago, Eliza. 70
was
years
in-
ago.
yeah, in the 60s.
So,
and in Canada.
well, no, 50 years ago it was. Yeah. So that they didn't know what to do. Do we raise a boy that doesn't have a penis? No, let's just make him a girl. They didn't know
And the
that
doctors
stuff.
were pretty much the ones who just.
Well, and then they
Before.
faked all of the reports that said that, oh, she's becoming a
changed-
girl and she's wanting
They
to.
changed the birth certificate and everything. And
Yeah.
it wasn't until because he went back. And his,
Both brothers ended up committing suicide at one point or the other.
oh my
Both
god.
of
Yeah.
them?
He became a married
married
a woman that had 2 children, so he was able to be a father, but then he just couldn't take it. He committed suicide. The other brother was always tormented from the day he found out that his twin brother should have been a brother and was really a sister.
that family.
And then
was-
later on, committed suicide also. So they really did those doctors created a mess. But the study itself.
is a huge debate, and people get insane about it.
Well, and I'll tell you, but the tragedy of that story is that if you go back and read the study, which I've done, it so tells like you can't control that. Somebody can't say to Tyra, just put on boy clothes and you'll feel like a boy. No, and so that teaches people like us that this is not something. You can't tell a kid you're a girl and make her be a girl. It's
not there. It's in here.
Right.
It is in here. It is not a choice. I fully
I saw
believe
that.
that I was totally born this way. This is who I am. This is who I will always be.
Right.
Kelly
Now, let me-
said the reason they couldn't reconstruct the penis is because there was no living nerves or sensitive tissues to work with.
Yeah, he knows the story. Now, let me ask you a question. You say, this is who I am, and this is who I was born to be and how I feel it. Do you feel like you are a TS woman, or do you feel like you're a woman?
A woman.
Okay.
A woman.
Good.
It's so funny because I always feel the same. Like whenever I talk about you or whatever, I my girlfriend Tyra.
Right, yeah.
You know,
I don't think of it when you're
our
calling
friend,
me.
the girl who does my hair.
I know this beautiful woman who has a penis.
After she met you, she was just like, "Wait, what?"
Oh yeah, she was at Strippers 101. She does her hair, and she was there. And then later, I don't know the topic. Oh, it's that you were shooting with her, and she's like, "What are you talking about? What do you mean?"
No one knew who I was. They just knew I was
Tyra.
there, yeah.
Yeah, friend of the show.
Friend Tyra.
That's it.
A girl.
Yeah, but so okay, so that's good. I'm glad because
Beautiful woman with a penis.
That's it.
we don't care if she has a penis.
I think it's hot that she has a penis. I care.
Toxie and I are on the same page.
Gone into the penis too.
Yes.
Now, let me ask you
I
two
love
girls.
siesta.
Now, let me ask you two girls. Are you thinking about actively maybe looking for an experience with a trans person? I'm just asking how far you would take this life. Like me, if it came up, no problem. Like,
Well,
I want to.
I'm in a committed relationship, but we've both come from swingers lifestyles before we came together. Not that we've ever had the opportunity to do that as a couple because
you don't see each other that often.
well, no, it's because when we're together, we're so focused on each other because we're not together as often as regular couples are. We don't,
Right.
the novelty of it just being the two of us
came
hasn't
to
worn
be.
us. If the opportunity arose, it's something I would have to discuss with my partner if
But
he
what
was
if you did it
comfortable with
together?
it. Oh yeah. Oh, I would
Like a
do it with
threesome
him.
the
Yeah, I would do a
you and your
threesome
partner and a TS.
and a TS. Yes.
I can
Either
say,
way.
I can say you were not my first TS threesome. Even though I was Yes, I mean, the person who I have been with for a while, and I have done that quite often.
Okay.
Yeah, it's something that I like. Yes.
Oh yeah, I would. Yeah, I'm so.
Yeah, I would
about
do
it.
F to M or M to F. I would.
Yeah, me
trans
too.
either
I
way.
would too, but I really would love to do.
But it's so
TSR.
funny because I am picky. I really do want somebody who's beautiful. So I have
Right.
standards.
And not just not
like with women. I don't like butch lesbians. I like women.
Women, yeah.
Love me.
Oh,
Big butch lesbian.
You know what? Because I'm so attracted to women naturally. I don't really.
Stereotypical butch, bull dyke, what chain, wallet on chain, having fun of wearing spiky hair, suspenders, wife beater.
I want to really have to stare at you and really consider: is that a boy or a girl? That's how butch I want you to be.
Yes, and that's
You know what?
Yeah.
See, maybe because I honestly, when I'm with women, I love to give oral sex. I love to eat pussy, but I don't like them to eat me out because they don't know what the fuck they're doing. I mean, I'd rather have a guy do that.
Real dykes do, like them hardcore dykes. They can lick some.
Well,
pussy.
maybe that.
They can lick
I
some pussy.
want that dyke. That
I just
wears
want him to
the
look like
strap-on
Angelina Jolie.
24/7.
When I was doing my physical therapy regularly, my physical therapy appointment was at the same time as this total bull dyke lesbian. She dislocated her shoulder, had shoulder surgery. So I would be on my leg weight machines the whole time, staring her down while she's doing all her arm exercises, and her tiny little bull dyke titties are sticking out a little bit, and she's doing all her arm exercises. I was totally I'm so glad I'm wearing long pants today because everybody would see my big shiny pussy. That was
My first girl crush was Martina
on.
Navratilova. I think I told you all that
Yeah.
was my first lesbian crush. You know who that is?
Yeah,
She's a tennis player
Oh.
from the 70s. So yeah,
What about you, Toxie?
She
I
wants
think
you.
I'd like you, please.
Just my little bit.
Pretty please. Yeah, I think I definitely. It's
And
something.
we all know Mr. Tox. She wouldn't even have to discuss that with Mr. Tox.
He's over there looking like
trannies for my wife. I'm on right now.
Guys,
Okay,
trying to see if you can find a
so when-
website.
Make that website, tranniesformywife.com.
No, he just wants to invite Tyra and her husband over for dinner. He and the husband go out and watch games. You two stay home and have sex. That's what your husband wants.
No, but he wants to watch in the window.
Because Elias told me when we shot for the first time, she was like, he was me in. He doesn't want to know any details. He doesn't want to know anything about
Yes, my
it.
partner
He
was
mad
jealous.
in the very beginning. He was jealous
Yes.
because of her and I shooting together.
Well, because
And I was
a
surprised that he came
beautiful
to my
TS
birthday.
girl it's far and
Men cannot compete with
and
this.
I mean
men
you're
cannot compete with
gorgeous.
that.
You really are.
You're everything
Which
we
baffles me.
want.
Was just
We
So,
want
I
everything
mean,
we want.
it's hard for, like I said, you wouldn't want to be with me. I'm not, you don't get the same experiences on camera. And it's really, all the girls are at my place too, naked constantly.
Oh, we're all
It's
naked
like,
around her house, and no, we don't think
It's
nothing.
hard for him.
We're all there, naked all
I
the
was
time.
surprised that he was there for the
Yes.
birthday bash at Share Nightclub. Then he was there, and he was like, the scene was awesome. I was really kind of taken aback.
He was so happy. Oh my, are you kidding me? The second it got there.
Are you kidding? I'm like, where's the pictures? I want to see the pictures.
Suddenly from the bedroom she hears,
Watch it. And he said no. And then later on that night, can I watch this? So
I got my bottle of lotion ready.
No, see, the problem that I would have, it has nothing, I mean, Mr. Toxie's all in. He's like, whatever, let's do this. But I'm a giggler. So I think in any circumstance for me that's a little different from the norm, I giggle.
So in other words,
Tyra too! You two would be giggling.
I'm being joking the whole time. Like,
Tyra would get naked, and you're about to suck her dick, and you giggle.
We both
would,
would start
absolutely.
giggling.
I would have to be Tyra though. Like I have to totally switch over.
She's
into
like,
that.
I'm getting into Tyra mode.
I gotta hold on, stop. I gotta move over, and they're yelling at me, and like, I know Christian the whole time was like, let's go, let's shoot.
I'm like,
Yeah.
shut up. We're trying to do this.
Too funny.
Giggle.
Yeah, no, I'm like.
So when you guys so when are you gonna go the full step, Tyra? That's what I want to know.
Whenever she's
Can I
ready.
be there? Please.
Well, if she waits until she's in her 50s. Fuck a girl. I meant.
No, when she fucks
That's what I thought too.
Yeah, see?
fuck alive.
I was like, if you wait till she's in her 50s, you'll be in your 70s. You won't even remember that we had this conversation.
I'll send her.
We'll arrange
We'll
something.
grill you in there with all the drip lines.
She's be like, back when I was a kid, Lemon just had lemons parts.
Scene. We'll do a Halloween scene, okay? We'll do something.
We'll be like, sweet cheeks, do you want this? You
Who
want
the
to
hell
see
is Sweet
this?
Cheeks? My name's
I
Robert.
love the Halloween.
That would never be a name I picked. That's my first husband's name.
Oh,
So that
Bob.
would be a name.
Dan.
Bob. Bob. All right, let's do some catch-ups.
common.
Tell us about your week there.
Kind of uneventful. There's been a lot of seeing and sawing and wishing and washing. Hold on, let me move the camera. I haven't been on camera all night.
Well, that's not good.
I've got to get you on.
Yeah. So, a lot of seeing and sawing. We had a family dinner this week to discuss my moving out of the house because my mother's apparently heartbroken and was offended that I was moving out. But I sat down and I explained to her, I said, look, I can't give you a stick shaped like a townhome to beat me with from now on. Like, every time for more than the last year, need what?
You need
Weed
to-
whacker. That's right. I need to get your whacker out of the car. So I explained to her how, hurt I was. The last straw was the baby shower when she was waving the power bill around, talking about how much the power bill was at the house this month in front of my aunts, my friend, my god babies, and all of that. And I finally just told her, look, I can't do this anymore. I said, I'm choosing to live in a shithole, rat hole apartment, what I can afford on my own, in a neighborhood that nobody's going to enjoy coming to visit me in, because I value my relationship with you more than where I'm living, because I'm at the point where I don't want to speak to you anymore.
To have a relationship.
Yeah.
This has to happen.
Like, I don't want to talk to you anymore. I don't want to go places with you. I don't want to do anything with you, because every time I'm with you, all you talk about is what a burden I am to you. And I don't want that anymore. I would rather be away from that. I would rather not be a burden on you and have a good relationship with you. And so she was like, well, I didn't know if you felt that way. I'm like, apparently I haven't spelled it out A, B, C, D, E, F, G
Well,
for
that's
you.
what you have to do for your mom. You know.
Yeah, I know that's what I have to do with my mom. I kind of figured the whole, every time she brought it up, I'd be like, I can move out if you would like me to. Oh, no, that's okay. Oh, no, that's okay. Yeah.
Now, does she understand now?
She understands now, and, we're coming to terms with some things, because suddenly I think she realized that if I move out, she has to move people in that she doesn't know how they're going to treat the house, and you know.
So now you haven't. So you're staying there for the moment and seeing what happens.
For now, we're gonna stay
What's
and
the matter with
see what
is
happens.
the boyfriend coming?
No.
Okay.
They're moving out.
Oh, so
They're
back to the
officially-
way it used to be.
They're actually officially moved out. All the shit and the cats are still there, but they don't live there anymore. They
Okay,
live with my
so it'll
mom.
be like it was before, just you and your son, which
Yes.
is very nice for you guys.
It is very nice for us,
Okay.
but the ultimate goal, if I stay, is to get my sister's shit out of there, because I want to move a roommate in
To help
to help with the bills, because there's a lot of improvements to the house that I want to have done. That you know, one of my mom's biggest things is, oh, I don't have the money for it. I don't have the money for it. No, you can send $500 to your shithead's daughter who hasn't talked to you in 2 months, but you don't have $150 to fix the faucet in the kitchen. Like, that's, you know, I would rather move a roommate in and have the money needed to make repairs to the house. But we're actually discussing a kitchen remodel that we've been talking about for years. We're talking about actually starting it after the first of the year. So
I
we'll
love
see.
it.
Okay.
I'll come help you.
Okay.
Knock something out.
Yeah, we're gonna do a remodel. My remodel's happening January, February. My parents are
about the
coming.
same time
yeah,
ours will
that's
too.
when my.
We're getting an IKEA kitchen.
All I know is they're tearing walls out in my house, so I'm ready.
Nice.
I'm ready. All right, Tox. Are you? Oh, wait, what else have you done this week?
That's
Anything?
about it.
All
Mowed the
right.
lawn. I need a weed whacker.
Right, it is in mine.
When you said whacker, my mother used to call little boys' parts tallywhackers.
Uh-oh.
My little brother, a tallywhacker.
I just always call it a penis. Clean
I
your
hate that
fucking
word, penis.
My husband says
It's
wiener.
it's disgusting to me. I like cock. Like
Well, you know what?
I'm talking to my 8-year-old about his penis. I can't say wash your cock. I have to
Well,
tell
see,
my
when I
8-year-old.
talk to the boys
Wash
about
your
it, I used to
penis.
always call it a willy, okay? A willy, there's your willy. So when my grandson and my friend had a baby, they're 5 months apart and they're both little boys. So I would give them their baths and put their little powder on before their diapers and say, okay, let me give you a fresh willy. Well, that makes their penis fresh, okay? So they got a little older, like 4 and 5, and they're like at my house spending the night. Grandma, can we get a fresh willy? Didn't quite sound quite.
Grandma got a fresh willy last night.
so I had to like, okay, here's the powder, boys. Powder your own self now. Grandma can't give me no fresh willies no more.
At some point, you stop giving out fresh willies.
Fresh willies. They get too old for fresh willies.
You can never be too old for a fresh willy, boys. Your willy should always be fresh.
That's true.
Yes, but at
You don't want no
this age,
funky
you-
willies. yeah. Freshen up your own willy, baby.
You are never too
no
old for
cheese
a
ball
fresh
willies.
No from under penis.
All right, Tox, tell us about your week, girl.
Same old. You know, lots of
Lots of sex with husband
Work.
recognizes.
that never recognizes.
Lots of sex
exactly.
without blowjobs. Oh, just kidding.
It's not that he never does. I just said it is not my favorite thing to do.
That's why when somebody says, "Can I blow your husband in the parking lot?" she's like, "Please do." Please, then I don't have to do it when I get home.
Yeah, exactly.
I
If
love
someone-
watching you get a
That's
blowjob.
it. If somebody else
babe.
wants, if someone else wants to do it, it's less work for me. What am I gonna say? I'm not gonna deny.
She just needs someone to come over and regularly blow him while she
That's
catches
all.
up on Orange is the New Black.
Yeah.
I mean, I get that though. I
Yeah.
do, you know, let my partner play because I don't have nearly enough sex with them. I'm like, you know.
No, she told her partner, one of our times we were out of town, and her partner's calling her, and she's like, go buy a fleshlight.
Yes, I did. I was like, I'm like, put up an ad, find somebody to fuck. You know, I know he's not going anywhere.
Yeah, really.
So, but I'll share my day because I had, you know, a little bit of sadness, and then I had something really cool happen this afternoon.
All right.
So I found out yesterday that somebody I had grown up with, he was a neighbor kid, had passed away. And so I was pretty sad. It's not somebody that I really kept in touch with beyond my late teen years. There was a gang of us that all hung out in the neighborhood. And he was the little brother who, you know, always followed along, and he was a really cool guy. And you know, we've chatted a little via Facebook since then, but he passed, and I probably took it a little harder than I should have for someone whom I hadn't seen since I was a child. But the sad part is, with his passing, you know, he leaves behind a 6-7-year-old child, and his wife died a few years ago. So now it's a child who is now an
Sad.
orphan.
Right.
So
But does
it
he
was
have
very
family who
sad.
can
He
take?
has a lot of family.
Okay.
He has.
that
It's
child
a
will be
big
taken care
family.
of and
Absolutely,
loved and-
absolutely.
I-
It was. I mean, we were always in right with all the family, extended family, all of it. And
Where you were going with the story, I thought, and now we have a new baby. Like I thought you were
Right.
adopting a 6 or 7-year-old.
No. I'm not adopting anybody's child. But anyway, so I was very sad. I was, pretty sad yesterday, and then I woke up today and just still feeling pretty sad about it. And I had to run a bunch of errands. And this, of course, is in no way to compare, but I had to go to a few places, so I had to go get tires. And I have to tell you, I tried to bust out the radio host thing. Because I went to one place to get tires, and they're like, it's going to be at least 2 hours. After they did all my paperwork, and they have the keys, they went to take the car, they're like, it's at least 2 hours. I'm like, I host a radio show. Is there any way, I have to be on air. Is there any way you could get me in a little quicker? And no, I was shot down. Like, no, there's nothing I can do. I'm like,
I gotta tell you, that actually usually works for me.
So I'm like, okay. So I left, and I asked Siri what the nearest tire place is, and there was one right across the street. So I called up. I talked to the stoner kid up front, and he tells me how much it is. He's like, yeah, we'll get you in right away, and he gives me the price. And so I go, and he, one of his, and I won't say where, I don't want to get anyone in trouble, but so one of his stoner buddies comes out. He's like, hey, go put these tires on, and he's like, all right, man, and so I'm like, cool. And so
I'm down with the hurt.
they're like, I guess, like, yeah, I'll go do it. As he was sitting there watching football, he's like, yeah, I'll go do it.
Chavo.
So he goes, and the one guy goes out, and when he's done, he comes back, he's like, here's your keys. And I'm like, cool, thanks. And he's like, it's on us.
What?
I'm like, really? He's like, yeah.
You got him for free?
Yes. I'm like,
did you even pull out the radio host?
No. I'm like, okay. And my daughter's there, like, she was doing her homework, and she's
Like,
putting
move faster, faster.
and she's like, she's like, I'm like, leave the pencil. She's like, come back. I forgot my pencil. Leave the pencil. And we get out. We're in the car, and I'm like, seatbelt fast. We're pulling away. And I kept going. I'm like, are you sure? Yeah. And I'm like, okay. Like,
I didn't
really
want to
cool,
count
thank
change.
you.
And they do my tire. They put 2 new tires on my car for free. I'll promote the crap out of their place. I'll
Right?
Twitter for
They didn't
them.
want. I mean, they didn't. Nothing. So I'm like, later. And I'm pulling away really fast. And but as we get out, my daughter's like, do you think they really put the tires on? I'm like, oh, that's a good thing. So we pull over, and she they shine. They're like, here you go. And so so she checked, and we get back in the car, and I'm like, yes.
How funny.
So yeah.
My first thought would be like, wait a minute, I've seen porn that go like this.
I was
Something with a penis in your mouth.
I was waiting for the pizza guy to come. I mean, so that was
That's awesome.
So we're going, and she's
See, a nice and a pretty smile and
a smile got me somewhere. So
Yeah.
and as we're going, my daughter's paranoid now, and I asked multiple times, like, are you sure I'll pay? Are you sure? But she's going, did you give them your name? Like, they can't call us after, right? Or they can't, she's like, they can't track us down. You didn't give them your info, did you? And I'm like, no, they never asked.
That's funny.
awesome.
So,
That's
Where's
great.
this tire place?
I will
Because I'll go in a low-cut shirt.
Honey, I'll go in a G-string.
Well, maybe they just like big old booties.
Well, then I'm going
That's
in.
it.
Then I need some tires. I'm going.
Yeah,
I'm
'cause
screwed.
The big boobs would do nothing.
I'm gonna give them both. I'm gonna give them the ass and the boobs. I'm gonna give them the ass and the boobs.
They would have been like, oh, I didn't know 13-year-old boys drove. If they were looking at the boobs. So
That's funny.
Had to have been the booty.
yeah, that's it. So I had a little bit of sadness, but in the end,
So you were happy.
I got a little A little something to cheer me up.
Little
so.
check mark from heaven.
Little.
Good deal. All right, what did I do? Oh, stayed in an airport all
Oh my god.
day, all Tuesday. You guys know Steve and Maria, okay? Well, when Steve and Maria put their show together, they do what's called Snakes, Babes, Erotic Circus. And I'm, of course, the fat lady. I'm the fat lady in the circus, okay?
And don't you do the bearded thing, too?
I do,
for them,
yeah.
The bearded lady?
Yeah. But anyway, so
I saw your beard at Savers today and thought of you.
Oh, thanks. So anyway, they are putting together a proposal. They have been approached to bring Maria's sexual erotic circus to Australia 3 times in 2015 for the sex pose that they have over there.
Wow.
So
And Australia's a freaky fucking place, right?
It's a 19 fucking hour flight. So they're like,
Prostitution's legal.
so they come in and they're like, okay, so you need to type up everything you need, airfare, everything's covered. So
You're going to need to get compression socks for that one.
well,
flight.
yeah, and I'm at the walk, but anyway, Steve says to me, "Do you need 2 flights for the seat? If 2 seats for the flight?" And all of this is still in negotiation price-wise. He's like, "How much do you want?" And blah blah blah. And I go, "Well, I just flew back, on Southwest, and I need 1 flight." I go, "But that flight, they better put me in business class or first class. That's all I gotta say." And he's like, "Yeah, I'm asking for business class too." I said, "So don't worry about the seats. Just get me the higher class." So I don't know what's gonna happen, but it's out there. So
Do they
I
need a
make.
tranny?
I will ask.
I
Help me get a passport and I'm there.
I will come.
Right?
So it would mean Australia 3 weeks out of the year next year.
That's awesome.
I will
yeah.
come and haul equipment around and set up and
I-
record. I will do audio visual work.
Yeah, let me know. I'll go with her.
My sidekick, but if
The guy who bought me my Hitachi, if you're listening.
if there's any other parts they need for the little circus, because they bring Maria does snakes and Steve's a juggler, and then they have this little person who she's known as Firefly, and then there's me, and then
Is she
there's
the
a
flaky one?
contortionist, and I'm either the fat lady or the bearded fat lady, whichever they prefer that day.
I want to do a scene with a little person.
Me, I just want to fuck a little man.
I have.
do.
I had
Yeah.
a client, and
Really
he
do.
he came and he told me I'm short. Like when he texted me, and like I'm looking at the peephole,
God,
and I hear her knocking, but I don't see her. You can say
He's below the people.
Open the door.
That's funny.
You're not short, motherfucker. You're a midget.
Yeah.
Cocksucker. No, pussy licker.
Horizontally challenged.
Vertically challenged.
He had a huge dick. honestly. His
You're
dick was
horizontally
really
challenged.
big.
But no, you know what though?
I know. Like, I can't even.
You're like, what is in your pants?
There's a little person that I've done a lot of shows with, a man, and there was one thing we did. It was actually a Super Bowl party, and during halftime, he was on the floor, and they wanted me to ride him. Okay, not with our clothes on, whatever. Girl, like there was a lot going on in that little man's pants. Okay, a lot.
It is.
I heard that's true. That a lot of little. Now I'll tell you. You ever watch Game of Thrones?
Peter Dinklage.
I want to fuck the imp
So do I.
so bad.
I want to fuck the imp.
I want to fuck the imp so bad. Imp, if you're listening, I'm yours.
And me.
You know who I want to get? I'm not usually the kind who wants to dom, but I totally want to top the fuck out of Cersei. I want to tie that bitch down and whip her ass till she screams my name.
Oh, that
Do you know
bitch.
a lot of the horse scenes, like in the brothels, they're all porn star girls.
Are they really?
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah.
That's fun. Oh yeah, fuck Cersei, but give me the imp. I know he's got a big dick. And you know what? I can just sit right in this chair, and he can just lick my pussy right there.
He doesn't even have to bend over.
Right
there.
here during the show.
Right here.
During the
Be under the
show.
show, licking away while I'm doing the show.
The show would just be a bunch of moans
You just
and
keep
everything.
them under your skirt and you just walk around like
And being fat's the perfect cover for that. People will just think you're waddling because you're fat. Not because you got a little man in there.
There's a permanent little person down there.
you can duct tape it to one leg.
Take him to his leg. You get one of those baby harnesses. No, you just get that, that thing that you put your baby in, you carry one, you just get one, you just strap one.
Baby
foot.
Bjorn.
But it's a baby
A baby Bjorn. A vagina Bjorn.
Oh my God. is
Midget
that
Bjorn.
funny? So.
Vern Troyer, we have a job for you.
Vern was at FanFest that one, the first FanFest we did.
I got so starstruck too.
You did. You know, he stopped at our booth, and we're all talking to, and Sierra literally was like, I couldn't. She gets struck with anybody. Yeah, she was like, this one had nothing to say.
Nothing.
Yeah, it
Not
was.
one opinion.
Nope.
No, not when
not even
she was so starstruck.
Nope.
Not even-
Just
Did you want to ask to touch his penis?
I did.
Okay.
I wanted to see him naked. Well, what I
was
really
really
wanted,
tiny.
Oh, he was so tiny. I mean, like a big cat. He was like the size of a big cat.
Just curl up in my lap.
Like I said, this 20-pound Siamese, they were about the same size.
Oh, he was so tiny, girl. Yeah, he
How much
was.
does he weigh?
Oh, if he weighed 30 pounds, or what, 50, 40
I
pounds.
could have chucked him across the room easily.
I
I chucked him across the room.
I could lift that up.
You know what? I'm not sure he was much bigger than your daughter.
Yeah?
He was
Yeah.
That's
so
crazy.
tiny, so tiny.
That's crazy.
And he didn't look too healthy at that moment, but
But when you're that little, you have a lot of health problems.
Right.
Because you have a lot of health
He
problems.
could crawl
He
inside a
weighs
pussy.
55
probably.
pounds.
he weighs 55.
I can lift a 55 bag of sand. I can lift him.
I could carry
And
him
he
on my
has
leg.
2 foot 8 inches.
He has what?
2 foot 8 inches.
2 foot 8 inches.
So he is not even 3 feet tall.
Crazy.
2 foot 8
I need
inches.
a yard.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that. Yeah,
He's
you're
less
right.
than a yardstick.
I know. I gotta see.
Right?
Like where he would.
No, that's
here,
almost 3 feet
where
tall.
He would
Yeah,
come.
you know what? I think Eliza's baby is taller than him.
Yeah.
And she's 1 year old.
He's tiny.
And my best friend's little girl is taller than that. That child is.
Oh, Sissy's
My
definitely taller
daughter's
than that.
like this
Yeah.
tall.
So,
already
what
a
a
year.
fun show, you guys. Thank you so much. Will you please
Thank you.
tell everybody how to find you guys on all your social media and find that awesome scene?
So you can find all of my scenes and the one with Eliza and Christian and I. If it's not up, I'll make sure it goes up tomorrow. I'm at TyraScottXXX.com. Follow me on Twitter at TSTyraScott. That is also my Instagram and Tumblr at TSTyraScott. What else was it? I don't remember. I don't know.
Got it all. That's what you found.
Facebook.com/TyraScott. TS. Go like it. Talk to me there. Find me, baby. I love you.
Woohoo! All right, Liza, tell everybody where to find you and all your
You
stuff.
can find me on Twitter at Eliza Allure. I'm actually launching a new website really soon called GoddessEliza.com, and it's going to be a lot of my femdom stuff.
So she's calling everybody
Trampoline-
bitch.
Yeah, trampling, squashing, just a lot of different fetishes, you know. And then ElizaAllure.com, and then my clips for sale, which I update every single day, is clipsforsale.com/58233.
Okay, great show, guys.
Great show.
A lot of fun.
you.
Thanks for coming. We always love having you guys in because you're way too much fun.
Who do we
And,
have on next week? I know we have someone.
I will be out of the studio next week, but hopefully I'll be able to chat. We'll be at the hotel where we were able to chat.
On phone we have, I believe it is next week as I'm pulling this out.
Kathy
I believe
and
that's
David.
Kathy and David. They're going to
From-
talk about the Boo Bash.
Oh, cool.
They will be on the phone. So
Good, good, good.
I found you guys some Legalize It guys at the DMV too, so
Yeah,
they're
that's
going to
what
be
I
talking.
text you guys about we want to get them on, and then somebody's saying why we shouldn't legalize marijuana. Hey, this has been a great show. You've been listening to the Curvaceous Bounty of Sin City.
This is Sierra.
Sweet cheeks.
and Toxie.
Wishing you all a good night. And remember, fuck often.